Hey everyone, so I am here at the American Golf Trafford Centre store and it's Club Fit Day. I'm getting a whole set of new clubs. So I'm going to take you along the process from start to finish, going through all the shafts, all the clubs, talking you through why I've chose what I've gone for, and even brand design. I have no idea what I'm going to go for, but don't forget to hit subscribe because you don't want to miss any of this video. So I'm taking you along on this process with me to show you exactly what you look for and why you choose that for yourself. Now, every club fit is different depending on your ability, your preference and your playing style. So my club fit may be different to yours, but I'm going to show you some key things to look for as to what's going to benefit your game, and just get excited about if you've got a club fit coming up, you know what to expect. So let's get straight into the club fit. I am so excited. So I'm here now, I've just met my club fitter for the day and I'm so excited. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I've been at American Golf Trafford now for 2 years, doing the fitting, so we'll definitely find the perfect clubs for you.
Amazing. And Joe, I was just kind of telling everyone that the club fitting process is different for every single person, whether it depends on your ability, your playing style, or your preference. So not every fitting goes the same. No. And you experience that daily.
Yeah, so I mean, like I say, as us fitters here, we fit for the swing that we see on the day.
Okay.
So, you know, if you're swinging it perfect on the day,
yeah,
and we can, we'll fit you for the perfect. But if it's not too good, then maybe it might be that, but we're still fit for that swing.
Amazing, amazing. I'm so excited, but I'm excited to show everyone as well the process of how it works and get like a general idea if they've, thought about coming in for a club fit or they've got one booked, they know what to look forward to and how they're supposed to navigate their way around. So 100%. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Yeah, should we get started?
Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Beautiful. So first thing we'll do, we'll take your wrist to floor.
Okay.
So we definitely can get that matched up now for you.
Yeah.
You like to just relax your right arm there, make it really loose.
Okay.
And what I can do now for you is get the right weight. There we go. Perfect on that. And I'm just going to double check on this side and this side so we get the glove so I can get the proper crease there. Perfect. Just at 30.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
And then do you know the height, sorry?
Height is 5'4".
5'4", perfect. So is there any clubs in particular you're looking to?
Yeah, no, I think pretty much try them all, maybe.
Try them all, yeah.
I bet everyone says that to you, don't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe just see, try them all, get a feel for them, and obviously just get your kind of input on what you think may work best. Is that okay?
Perfect, of course we can do that for you. So I'll start off with TaylorMade first.
Okay.
We've got these lovely new P790s, looking very clean. So what we'll do, going off the wrist to floor and the height that we've just been in, I'm going to go for 2 flat with you.
Okay.
How does the graphite feel of your shaft there?
Yeah, it feels nice.
Feels good.
It feels comfortable.
Beautiful.
So that's cool. You change the lie of the club depending on the height of the person.
Yes, so we can do changing it on this here, which is the lie.
Yeah.
And we can also make it stronger and weaker as well.
Oh, wow.
So we can manipulate that ball flight so we can make it go higher or lower.
So if you've got someone that's really tall versus really small, that again will depend on the loft and the lie that you put on there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm just going to try this one now with you to have a little look at.
Yeah.
Like I say, any feedback, the weights, anything there, let me know.
Okay,
and we can change some stuff.
Okay, felt nice. Nice. Feels really nice, that. It feels like forgiving as well.
Yes, very forgiving. The P790s are really nice. But it's like, with your shaft there, yours is a 75 gram.
Yes.
I've gone a little bit lighter at the moment, which you'll probably see you've got a bit more height in there.
Okay.
Which is not an issue at all.
Yeah.
It's just we're getting in that right spin area now.
Okay.
We're getting some good numbers. Strike.
They feel really nice.
How did that one feel?
Really nice. Is that longer than mine? Is it? Is this
so this is slightly longer at the moment as your club speed is into men's regular.
Okay.
So I've got you in a men's regular at the moment.
Yeah.
Because your club head speed is really quick.
Okay.
So we will be obviously taking it down.
Yeah.
But we can take it down from obviously the top here, which makes the actual the shaft a bit stronger.
Okay.
So it will be slightly stronger than a reg, but I'm more than confident that with your swing speed there, you'll be fitting perfectly into it anyway.
Yeah.
But the launch of it might come down ever so slightly, as it's a bit, the flex is a bit stronger on there, so you'll see that you'll be easier to hit anyway.
Perfect. I think that was the exact same with the previous ones as well. We went through that process as well. So.
Beautiful. Just going to try this other shaft now for you. So it is slightly heavier.
Okay.
Bearing in mind, obviously, with that you're saying about the swing training.
Okay.
We want to make sure that it's going to give you a bit more behind the ball. So, if it's too light, it's perfect now, and then it's too light when you get, swinging quicker.
Yeah, of course.
It's going to be no point, really. Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Let's have a look at this one.
Nice. That almost flew different off the face.
So you can see how much in golf, 1 to 2 grams can make such a big difference in golf.
This feels really nice.
Strike.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Is it bad to be sold on the second club?
I mean, the TaylorMade, the new P790 they brought out, I mean, it looks the part as well. Yeah. So, a lot of the people are just going for the looks on there.
Oh, really?
It's really
do you find golfers do that? They tend to go off purely preference of
Yeah, I mean,
brand.
It could work perfect for the person, but they might look at it and go, it's not the best looking. Yeah. So then they'll go, actually, let's try this again. You try and bring them back and you look at the numbers and go, no, the numbers on this one was better.
I promise.
Yeah, but then they're just like, it doesn't look good though. It's got to look good in the bag.
Yeah, it matches everything else. That must be so hard convincing someone that the numbers are better with something else.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, it's a strike. Beautiful. So, like I say, I'm pretty set on that setup now.
Okay.
With the heavier weight in mind.
Yeah.
Just purely because of saying about going faster and trying to get swinging faster.
Yeah.
Much better for you there.
Perfect.
So what we'll try now for you, we'll try the Callaway.
Okay.
We can see if we can beat the TaylorMade. That's the light there.
Nice.
It's a brand new one there for you.
Beautiful, beautiful.
We'll try this one now.
And all the shafts, there's just... So is that essentially then the same shaft, just a different fit for the Callaway head as it is for the TaylorMade? Just the exact same, but a different...
Yeah, so this is a very similar one.
Yeah.
Same characteristics as that one, it's the same shaft and everything. Now this one's actually is going to be slightly heavier again.
Okay.
Just want to get the proper one
Balance.
for you in there. If this one's too much, we can go, right, well, we know 65 is the ballpark because this is 70 now.
Okay.
Did see that you played with 75.
Yeah.
But obviously, like I say, I'm going to see between them for you.
Of course. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you. But it's so interesting that you have literally every golfer from beginner up to elite coming in, and it's interesting that you must see every different style of golfer, whether they've just started out or someone who's professional wanting to improve. Yeah. But I always think it's interesting that a lot of people come in and assume, as a beginner, they assume they need a club fit, but it's never a bad case of saying, well, try, for example, the pack sets you've got, like a Wilson or a TaylorMade version that they can try out. And it's that experience you can give them rather than saying, oh, go away and come back. You can say, right, well, try this, which may suit you better. Do you find that happens a lot?
Yes, I mean, we find that way a lot of the times. People come in and go, oh, I want this, and it's kind of like, actually, let's have a little look at this one here. This might be more beneficial. But then we have it on the opposite side as well.
Yes.
Where people are coming down and going, look, now I've got down to single figures. I didn't think I was good enough to have a fit in.
Yeah.
But then you realise that, how big a club fitting can, change your game. Yeah. So as soon as you gave them the right clubs and the right equipment, they're going, I wish I did it before.
So good. And that's something as well. So many people ask me, how important is a club fit? And as you say, it's super important, isn't it? Yeah. And you wish you'd have done it sooner if you hadn't already. Exactly. Right, should I give this another go? Or...
Yeah, I would say you want one more with that one because you're liking it so much. Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you so much.
So let's have a little change this now. Now I'll keep this up here as a reference point.
Okay.
Because like I said, we really like that one. So we'll go with that one there. Yeah. So this is the Callaway now for you. Okay. Let's have a little go of this one.
Ooh, that just kind of felt heavy. I don't know.
Yes, I like it saying, you see how this is 5 grams heavier now.
Okay.
So this is only 5 grams heavier. Right. But we can see that there's such a big difference in the characteristics of the club.
Yeah.
Do you see how you feel like a bit, maybe you're pulling it a bit too much there?
Yeah.
You're having to throw it at the ball.
Yeah.
That's only 5 grams in golf.
That is scary. Crazy. Yeah, I didn't like that as much as the TaylorMade.
No, I can see.
Not as nice. But it still feels so good.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the club, it's me.
No, the Callaways are a great club. So, I'm going to try in this one now. So, we've got the Ping I530.
Wow.
This one here is a very nice one. It's beautiful.
Wow.
So, this is probably going to be one of the best feeling clubs you'll hit today.
Okay.
It is beautiful. So, it's a forged face on there.
Okay.
So it's very soft feeling.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, it felt so forgiving. I mean, again, it's different for every person, but how quick do you see fatigue setting?
Yeah, you can see it quite quick.
Can you?
You know, you have the people when they're quite new to golf.
Yeah.
And they want to go, they want to hit the ball, they want to take the paint off the ball. So you see them get tired quite quickly. So you kind of, like you're saying before, not try and overdo it.
Yeah.
But you want to get enough balls in there that you recognise, you know, the good strikes, the bad strikes, and go, well, you know what, you can see this working for you.
Yeah.
But then also, like you say, if you're on the 18th hole, we're naturally tired anyway.
Of course.
So is the club still going to work for you?
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying about the being too heavy before for you.
Ah.
You know, straight away you can see maybe if you're getting a bit tired, it's not going to perform at the optimal.
So clever.
Nice. Yeah, so the total of all them had been near that 140 for you.
Oh.
139, 139, 140.
Nice.
So
it feels really nice, as you say, soft off the face. Nice. I like it. It feels like once it gets near, it kind of drops off. Whereas the TaylorMade just flew up nicely, kind of just like flew through the air. It sounds strange to say, but that feels like it just drops off. But I suppose it depends on numbers and things. Just saying, it feels like once it gets up, it just drops. But is that because it's flying low through the air?
this one in particular?
Yeah.
Yes, I mean the launch angle that we see in there is around about, it's 19 and a bit lower actually. We've seen some 16 coming there.
Okay.
So as you're saying, it's kind of like a bit of a missile. It's just going straight. So trying to stop it on the green might be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
Whereas you can see with that, you say the TaylorMade, we had a nice flight and it was coming down. So that's why I've opted as well for the T200.
Okay.
Bit more loft in there for you.
Okay.
Ball striking's great, so we might see this going a bit higher.
Okay.
And trying to get that stopping power back.
Fabulous, thank you. Nice.
Beautiful. So do you see that height now that we've got back?
Yeah.
So we've got that height back, that stopping power, instead of it going, you know, flying out there. We're not going to stop it on the green. Now we're going to get that height back. Nice. So once again, we can do
not as fancy in that. Not as much.
No, I'd say it's not, doesn't look like it's setting a light for you.
Favourite so far is still the TaylorMade. It was the second club I had hold of, and it's just resting there waiting for me to go back to it.
Nice.
Nice.
Strike.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. So, I've got the King Tech X for you.
Nice.
So you used to have, I could see the Forge Techs.
Yes.
So this is the new version of them for you.
Okay. Is that right? That TaylorMade screaming my name.
I was going to say, I might just jump back into that one in a second to double check. This is just flaring a bit right on you, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit leaky right.
So,
thank you.
No worries. As we said, we'd leave the TaylorMade built up for you. So we can nip back into that one, see how that one feels.
Please be good.
I mean, straight away.
I didn't think it'd be that easy, but you made it effortless. So thank you.
No worries. So, I mean, the next question is, what do you carry, a 4-iron, 5-iron, or what kind of variant there you'd like to go with?
Sounds silly, but I don't use past the 6-iron.
Okay.
I carry a 5-iron to have it. It's out of preference. I just kind of leave it in there. I think it's something over the years now. I think as you grow into your game and you understand your own game, it's, as I say, it's like, it's fine that you don't have to use it. Even if you leave it out the bag, you don't need it, So, yeah, I don't hit the 5-iron.
So still wanting to carry the 5-iron though, so we can, you know,
still have it
still carry
in case,
that. Perfect.
But not be used as often as I'd like.
Perfect. That's fine.
I used to use fairway hybrids a lot as well. They got taken out just through numbers and things.
Yep.
But I'd be interested in trying maybe putting one back in, just kind of seeing what you think hybrids wise.
Yeah, we could do that for you.
Yeah.
We'll have a look at a 5 hybrid for you then.
Okay.
So we can make sure that, you know, we get the right numbers and we get where we're at for you. So let me just get one of them built up now.
So I've decided on the TaylorMade P790 65 regular shaft. So I'm not in seniors anymore, like I always say, I'm regular shaft.
Nice.
Feels really nice, that.
So as we were saying about the club being a bit longer there, so the club speed with your iron then, the P790 was around about 69 to 70.
Yeah.
We've picked up 4 mile an hour more there.
Wow.
So you can see it more, it's a little bit further away. So if you think about like creating an arc or a circle, you know, you're a bit further away there, so you can pick up some more speed.
Okay.
So that's why we need to make sure now that this is the right one.
Yeah.
The same stiffness. It might mean that, you know, when we get to drive, you might even be in a little bit stiffer.
Okay.
A little bit there, but we can always, you know, we'll have a look for you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Drag.
Yeah, I really like that. Really like that. It just feels like it's doing the job for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel too hard to hit, does it?
No,
but
no.
I've kind of considered in there as well for you, as in you were still going to probably be attacking the green.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that we're getting that height there for you.
Okay.
So that's why I've got a mid-launching shaft for you.
Yeah.
So we still get that bit of a height, but we get the spin so we can still attack those pins.
Yeah.
Even from the distance at whatever we're hitting that at.
Okay.
So
I feel like this is going to be my new favourite club. Just use it everywhere. Par 3, 100 yard, yeah. Just flick it out.
I'll be chipping it now. I'll use my hybrids. Can knock it.
That's all I need.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Happy with that one?
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect. Sounds silly, but would you ever, like, maybe replace your hybrids with fairway woods? Or would you always have just personal preference?
Yeah, it's just personal preference, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some people that come in, you know, they can't hit woods at all.
Okay.
So it might even just be driver 2-iron for them.
Yes.
You know, they might just fall apart, so they just can't hit them. Hybrids, it's a great one to try and get into there. So if you keep using a hybrid, you know, it's different to look down on, but it's very similar to an iron. It kind of looks like a wood. Yeah. So that's where the hybrid's perfect for a lot of people. Okay. But yeah, you find that a lot of the time it's a personal preference in how people swing. Yeah. But no, hybrids are getting more and more popular at the moment. I mean, you've seen how that one works. It's a nice club to hit.
Yeah, I think it's a magic wand. It's not me, it's the club, definitely. What's the lowest number you go then on a hybrid? As in, like, after 4, do you go? Is it 3? Yeah,
you can go 3. There's 2 hybrids as well.
Is there?
You can get 2 hybrids, yeah. So it's all about personal preferences once again. But the good thing about the new ones that you'll see is you can actually change them. So you can make it a bit of a lower loft as well.
Clever.
So you can actually manipulate the club face to sort the gapping out a lot better for you. Okay. And it also opens and closes the face. So, you know, if you're struggling at one place, if your face is really open, you can close it. Yeah. You can really sort out and dial it in from there.
It is a magic wand, really, isn't it?
Yes,
it does everything.
I'm thinking going into driver.
Okay.
Going straight into the driver now, so we can get space. I mean, we'll get the shaft that works in the driver. Yeah. And you normally see that it will probably follow through to the wood. And probably the hybrid as well. Okay. It's just quite nice to see down there for you. Yeah. And obviously the drive, while you've still got a bit of energy to swing it quicker, it's always nice to get that to get the good shots in there.
Okay, fabulous. Thank you so much.
No worries. I'll get one of these now. This is the TaylorMade QI35 weight at the back. Okay. Which is 3 grams. Yeah. And then we've got one at the front here that's at 13. Okay. So if we have the weight at the back, it makes it more forgiving. Yeah. And we'll get maybe a little bit of a higher launch. But if we put it at the front, because of the weight's at the front now, it's actually more of a low spin head now. Okay. So you still get that forgiveness though, but it's a little bit lower spin. Okay. So we can see how that works for you.
Wonderful, thank you. It actually felt effortless.
Felt easy to hit?
Yeah.
Really good. What TaylorMade have done really well is more the heel strikes. Yeah. So more here for you. Yeah. The low heel strikes still do very well. Okay. So that's what they kind of looked at this year.
I feel like driver's the one thing I do hit consistently well. I feel like even when fatigue sets in, I can visualise and just think of target, and it does consistently kind of go there. So I feel like with driver it does work consistently.
Big part of your game.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know, that feels like maybe closed. Do you think that's just the way maybe because my previous driver was so open?
Just sit a little open, that one, doesn't it?
Do you see that?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
So that feels like it's looking that way almost.
Okay. Is that a bad thing you don't like to look at?
I don't know, now maybe I'm just used to it. Thank you so much.
How does that look now?
Yeah, that looks better.
Yeah. So we've brought it down for you in loft by just one little line on the sleeve, which actually opens up the face a little bit for you.
Okay.
So you can see how that works now for you.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
As you can see now, it feels a lot better for you. Probably look and give yourself a bit more confidence. We can see that in your swing.
Yeah.
You know, your club speed jumped up to 81.
Ooh, okay.
So as before, when you said it was closed, I think mentally, it just didn't look right for you. Yeah. So as we've manipulated that club face for you, you can see bringing the confidence in the club for you. Yeah, beautiful.
Nice, I really like that.
So, can't take this one with you today.
Yeah, are you sure? Do you think that's worked okay for me?
Yeah, I think that's worked really well. I think, as what we were saying for you, the 9 degree was just a little bit low. We weren't getting that height, we weren't giving the ball time to get the optimal distance for you.
Yeah.
So we've gone with the 10 and a half, lowered it ever so slightly, which opened up that club face for you. Worked really well.
Thank you so much. Amazing.
3 wood.
Okay, perfect.
Going with the normal one. Going to see how maybe the max one as well.
Okay.
I think you could not to it, the core one anyway.
Okay.
So.
So embarrassingly to say, because I took the hybrid out, I always kind of like favour towards a 7 wood. And it used to be a 3 wood, I used to hit everywhere. But again, it's when you can choose whatever you want. You can make that decision of, you don't have to hit it. No one stood there saying, hit 3 wood, if it works, it works. So 3 wood kind of stayed in the bag a little bit. But yeah, it's something I carry. But you may see.
So you've got 5 wood as well, is it?
Yeah, I've got 7, 5, 3.
Okay, very nice.
The hybrid can almost replace one of those, can't they?
Yeah, so like I said, I'll probably think about it again. We might even go with the 5 wood, knock it down again, have that face open again. Yeah. So you see if that works. Yeah. Because we want to look at gapping as well. Because if you hit this up to the driver, then you've got 2 clubs that do the same.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It does feel nice though.
It does well. Really well for you. Yeah, great strike. You see how they still get some quite nice height in there. Okay. So once again, got that mid-launching shaft there for you. Yeah. Get it in the air, get it out there for you, so you can still, you know, be 180 out, 190 out, you can still let it run up there onto the flag. Okay. Still going to get that height to give it a nice little chance to stop.
Yeah, perfect. Nice.
Yeah. Straight away, first shot, 171.
Nice.
Gapping's perfect.
That's the replacement we were looking for.
It's nice when it works.
Yeah, you know so well. That was amazing.
Strike. Yeah, 173.
Nice. I really like that. Thank you. I might hit this and go with that.
Yeah, so the 3 hybrid is 19 degrees of loft.
Okay.
And then the 5 is 18. So actually, you probably should see some numbers very similar.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously a little bit smaller to a little bit of a bigger head.
Yeah.
Probably getting a little bit more spin.
Okay.
But other than that, should get really around there for you. Strike.
What do you think would benefit me more on the course?
My question would be, you 170 out, as we were seeing on the numbers we can see here. Yeah. What do you feel more comfortable to go? I'd take that out the bag and get it down there.
I would go the hybrids.
That's what I'd say then. That's how I'd make the choice for you. It's very similar numbers. Yeah. I'm not worried about any of that there. Yeah. You get it really nice, hit it really nice, as long as you're happy that you can pull that hybrid out and go, this is going 170 on the green. Yeah. That's what I'd be saying for you.
Okay. And that's the beauty of this process, trying all the different clubs, isn't it? Rather than being set on one thing, you've got the freedom to try them.
Straight. Yeah, 171. Very nice.
I think it might be, yeah.
Driver free, wood free hybrid.
Do you see that often? More hybrids than woods, or?
I've had people come in before and want just a full bag of them. You know, so you had the Cobra T-rails.
Okay.
And like the launch pads that they have, they specialise.
Yeah.
It's for people that just like to, you know, they love to just get outside, just go out, just want to play. Don't want to practice, just want to play.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's quite a bigger sole on there. So as they're hitting it, you can get it in the air easier.
What was the difference in the carry between the 5 wood and the 3 hybrid? Was it similar?
So it had probably about similar shots. That's the 3 wood there. So you're actually talking very similar.
Okay, so I'm not going to be losing out carry wise.
Still,
so I'm thinking if there's not going to be, obviously with your fairy wood, you assume they're going to carry less and run more, but I'm not going to have that issue of I'm not going to lose out if I go for the hybrid.
No.
Okay.
So you have, like you say, it hits very similar numbers. Like we say now, because we see that they're similar lofts. Yeah. You know, the lofts are mainly what we're looking at. Yeah. Rather than, you know, you could say 3 wood, 5 woods. Yeah. If we talk about the degrees of them, then you can match them up a bit easier. So, like we're saying, this one's 19. Yeah. That one was 18. Okay. So the lofts are very similar.
Clever.
So that's why we're getting pretty much the same numbers there for you.
I think you've made my mind up. Thank
Beautiful.
You. Put that to ease. That felt easy. Thank you so much. Can I take this one with me?
Sadly not. So are you wanting to stick with the tailor-made for the wedges then, or?
Yeah, I think I'll be more than happy to. Is that kind of like standard procedure? Or?
Yes, I mean, what I'm going to do as well, though, I'm going to throw a few more in the hands as well. So I've got the Titleist Vocal ones, the SM10s. Yes. Beautiful clubs. Yes. We might try the Callaway Opus. Okay. And we will look at the MG4 for you as well. Okay. So we can have a little experiment. Yeah. See how they feel, see what we can do for you.
Thank you so much.
No worries. We'll have a look at this 50. Okay. See what numbers we can get there. We'll match it there. We probably will go 4 degrees again. Okay. So we'll go 54. Okay. And then we can decide maybe 58, which is 4 degrees again, but some people like to have a 60. Yeah. You know, you like to get underneath the ball and have no worries about getting on over those bunkers.
Definitely, for sure.
So this is the 50 degree now.
Okay. Feels really nice.
56. Yeah. Try and ignore the bounce or the loft. Okay. Not really looking at it. I'm looking at the shaft here. So you've still got steel. Yeah. Slightly lighter. Okay. So you probably feel that now. Yeah. It's slightly lighter.
Straight away. Yeah.
So I'm just wondering, as we were saying about the irons before being a little bit too heavy. Yeah. We just caught the ground, which we could see there. Okay. Just seeing if we can get that to glide through a bit nicer for you.
Yeah, you can feel that straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
perfect.
Feels really nice. It's strange it's funny with wedges, you just feel it straight away, don't you? You just know.
Yeah, it's such a feeling club, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. So we've made that shaft a little bit lighter, which overall the club is a bit lighter now for you. Okay. So I mean, even that as a 56 there, it's easy for you to swing through. But really sticking with the steel there for you. Okay. But it's just flows a lot better. Yes. Perfect. Flows a lot better.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
And then gap wise.
Yep.
Would you stick to kind of what you've got, or would you?
It kind of go 4 degrees. So as we were saying before, you can go 50, 54, and 58. Okay. Now you can toy with a 60 in there if you like that. Okay. So I can grab a 58 and a 60, and we can, you know, fire some shots out there, see how it feels, see which one you go, I quite like that. Yeah. We'll see how that feels for you.
Perfect.
With Vokies and the SM10s for you. I picked up a 60 here with an M. Okay. Which is from manufacture. Okay. So you like to manufacture shots, like to try them out in there, so you can see that the different sole there.
Nice. Okay.
And then you'll ever so slightly see here 10S. Okay. S is more square. Okay. It sits a little bit more square on there, but you can see how this has kind of got like a little bit of a different. Yeah. There's different grinds on there.
Smoother.
Yes. Yeah. You can see that the round there, so it's a little bit more flatter there. Okay. So you can see.
Perfect. Thank you.
And this is 8 bounce on this one as well. Okay. So,
and is this slightly heavier shaft?
Yeah, so this is back to the other ones there. Yeah. I can only interchange the 56.
It's so clever how you can do that now with the Vokies. You never used to be able to do that.
Yeah, they allow us to go flat upright, you know, change the loft on them and everything as well.
Wow.
So you can really get that in particular club for you.
Wow. Precision. So this is just all about kind of feeling the face, the bounce.
Yeah, feeling the face and the bounce.
Yeah.
Want to see how that ball reacts with the club face.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean, a lot of the bounce as well.
Yeah.
To go off what kind of course you play.
Okay.
So if you're playing more links course,
Yeah.
you don't want those really heavy bounce. You know, you want to get that ball and the club, well, you want to get the club, sorry, underneath the ball.
Yeah.
So you don't want to have a really big clunky bounce and then hit the ball and hit the...
Scold it 30 yards through the green.
Yeah. You don't want that. So you want to get that lower bounce if you're on a links.
Yeah.
So you can just like nip it under and skim off.
Okay.
And like
That's
opposite
where
to
I'm
Parkland.
more Parkland, yeah.
Is where we're looking at now.
Yeah.
8 bounce.
Yeah.
Bit more, a little bit. It's a little bit better, and also in the bunkers as well.
Okay.
Looking at.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that feels really smooth.
Strike.
Yeah, I really like that.
So you happy with the 60? You want to try the 58 just in case?
Yeah, okay, just in case.
So this has got a bit different bounce on there now. This is that
Okay.
10, more of a bounce for you.
Yeah.
For like your links and that, you're looking more
Of
8
course.
down, you know.
Yeah.
You want to just get the
opposite.
club underneath, yes. Nice. So this has got that S on there.
Okay.
Which, if you do look down, you might see it, you might not. So the S is a bit of a square face. So if you look down at behind the ball, you might see that it actually opens up a little bit for you.
Ah. Oh, yeah, of course.
So you know when you're allowing the club to do that,
Yeah.
it opens up a little bit.
It's interesting. I think I like the 60. Again, that maybe just be because it's what I've used in the past.
I'm with you.
Preference.
I'm with you already. I can see that works a lot better for
Yeah.
you. Beautiful.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with the 60.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, as you said, it's a bit of a weird makeup that we're going with a
Yeah.
steel shafts in the wedges.
Yeah.
But you can see that it works.
Yeah,
And you like
of
that
course.
feeling. That's what
Brilliant.
we'd rather. You know, something that's custom to you.
Yeah.
As we were saying before, everyone's very different
Yes.
and they've got their own unique swing. So
Yeah.
you want something that matches you. Perfect.
Yeah.
Now we can check the
So-
putter.
Okay.
The most important club in the bag.
Where do we even do that?
So we've got our own Zen green.
Okay.
So what we can do, we can go have a little play around with that.
Ooh.
Can try some left-right putts, right?
Okay, I've
anywhere.
never used a Zen green before.
Oh, you'll have some fun.
Yeah.
I'll take you up there now. We'll
Okay,
have a look.
perfect. Thank you so much.
Great for you here.
Okay.
A lot of putters to choose from.
Yeah.
I think have a little look, see which one you like.
Okay.
I think that's probably the best way to attack it, and then we can have a little
Okay.
digest in there. The Odysseys are nice.
Fabulous. Thank you.
Lucky.
Okay. Thank you.
Roll was good on that one, a little bit quick.
Okay.
There's not many greens in England that are this quick, though.
Yeah, they are all rapid.
Yeah, great putt.
Ooh, that's nice. Sold. Thank you.
Very nice. So as you've got the 2-ball alignment there, it's always nice to line up and look on the
Yeah, it is. Uh-oh.
So draining them for fun now.
Sold. Buy it.
I mean,
That feels like cheating, but it's so good. So good. I do really like that. I think visually as well, obviously, that wouldn't be the taste for a lot of people, but as you say, it's just personal preference, isn't it? And
100%.
some people
100%.
like the clean look of a blade, and
Yep.
I'm the complete opposite.
So I'll give you a bit of a fun now with the green. Now we've chose the
No
weapon of
way.
choice. So
It's going to start moving.
what you can do on this one here
Yeah.
is, I mean, do you struggle with a left-right or right-left? Which one in particular?
Maybe missing a little bit right.
Could do that for you.
Wow.
So I've gave you a bit of a left-right put for you now. Bit of a right-left, sorry.
Wow.
So you can really have a little look.
Crazy. No way. If you had one of these in your house, you'd be a very good
Tired,
brother,
be on
wouldn't
it
you?
all day, yeah.
It's so good for green reading as well though, because that's such a discreet slope.
I can show you this one here as well. This section of famous putts.
Okay.
So you can have like the Tiger Woods and the 2000
Nice. Wow.
US Open.
And can anyone just come and experience this?
Yeah, exactly. So if I put this one here, so we like to put this one on.
Yeah.
The John Rahm one in the US Open in 2021. And we can just press that there and go.
No.
And it goes to there now. So this is the putt that John Rahm had to win the Open, to win US Open.
That makes your knees knock just looking at it, doesn't it?
It's still going. It's a really hard putt.
That ball's going to start moving on its own. So if someone came for a putter fitting, you could take them through this process as well of...
Yep, exactly. So we can get them in, we'll find the ideal putter, get them on, probably start off flat, build up the confidence.
Yeah.
And go, like you say, do you struggle with an uphill putt, a downhill putt? So you can really get out all the reads there for you.
So clever. Wow. This is the putter. Just a bit too hard.
I mean, out of all the shots we've done so far and everything, played around with the green, you can see that the consistent strike you've got on it is very good.
Yeah.
You know, the ball is still rolling end over end, which is really nice to see.
Amazing. Okay, thank you so much.
As you say, we got the 12.3.
Okay.
Now, slightly bigger.
Yeah.
So you probably feel a bit nice on that one, but I think if I'm going to be particular, I think the 12.2 will be perfect for you.
Okay. Even that colour's nice as well. Okay, yeah, I think that one will be perfect. Bro, thank you so much.
No worries.
Woo! So all done. Thank you so much. What an experience.
No worries.
And even just being on this putting green, which is basically the Trafford store, unbelievable. I've never experienced anything like that. So to be able to pick a putter and use it on different slopes and different angles is incredible. Perfect. Thank you so much.
No worries.
So if you could just give me a little rundown on what clubs I've gone for in particular.
Beautiful. Okay? So I mean, we've gone with the Odyssey 2-ball putter.
Yes.
Yeah, probably your favourite club in the bag, which you will stick.
It went straight to that one.
Yeah, straight to that one. So far to wedges, we've gone for 60 degree an SM10 Vokey.
Okay.
We've gone with a 54 SN10 Vokey and a 50 degree in the SN10 Vokey as well.
Okay.
For the irons, we're going to go for, we said we're dropping the 5, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we're going to go 6th pitching wedge in the P790s, the 2025.
Okay.
And then we've got 2 hybrids. So we've got the 4 hybrid at 22 degrees.
Yeah. We've
got 3 hybrid at 19.
Yeah.
So we're going to get them in the bag.
Yeah.
I think you'll be very happy with them.
Yes.
Then we've got the TaylorMade QI 35 Freewood.
Yeah.
Matching with the TaylorMade QI 35 driver.
So exciting. And it was that experience of being able to try every shaft, every head, and just get a feel for it, as well as looking at numbers, seeing 100%. What worked out best. It was how it felt. So as you said, you suggested, you know, do you use a 5-iron? No. Okay, well, let's replace it. Don't have a big gap. Just put in there what you feel most comfortable using.
So you wanted to get hybrid back into the bag.
Yes.
We made sure we got the right one for you.
We did. And then we even filled the gaps because, you know, I'm out there losing, dropping shots because there's a huge gap in the yards. So I'm just so excited now to see if this is going to skyrocket my game. But thank you so much for an unbelievable experience from start to finish, going through literally every club in the bag. So thank you.
No, it's been a pleasure.
It's like Christmas Eve waiting now. Thank you.
No worries.